Hello everyone, welcome to CK Chrome. Today we're going to discuss 5 key essential items every 3D printer owner needs to have, hands down. And if you don't have these items, I highly recommend you get these items. All right, so let's dive right into the first item. All right, so now what I got to you here is this specific scraper, and the product description is in an Amazon link. This here is a plastic razor blade. By all means, my suggestion is to never put metal or steel on that steel surface that you're printing on. That's my rule of thumb, and I'm going to stick with that. This plastic scraper, it only lasts about 5 or 10 good scrapes, and you have to replace the razor blade. You have to constantly replace these razor blades. The good thing is they come with 100 of them, double-sided, so that's 200 of them. So I highly recommend getting this. Number one, absolutely necessity needed for 3D printing beds. All right, so let's see what we got next. All right, number 2 is definitely critical, but simple. Everybody needs to have one of these for supports. It's easier on your fingers, it's easier on your hands, it's easier on everything. You just grab this guy, you grab the support, you crank it in half, and the support snaps off. But this is also in the description, man. Just a couple bucks, you guys. This is probably a pair of them. I'm not sure. But look at this. This is a very useful item. It's used every day. I clip the ends of my filament rolls. You name it. I have this on every single workstation in my 3D print company. Okay, so thanks a lot for that. Now that is number 2 in the series. So let's go to number 3. Number 3. All right, so number 3, here you have it. It's components. What it is, it's a respooler. So if you need to separate 2 spools, or what I find is the biggest annoying thing in the world is a bound up spool that's wound too tight. The A1 lights, if they're wound too tight, will cause a lot of problems. This guy here, it's downloadable, right? And there's a link in the Blow and Maker World, and you can download this guy, and you can hook this up to your drill. I have a steel one in there. All I did is I heated that up, and I just sunk it in there, so it looks kind of bad. But so that's steel reinforced, and I use this all the time. When you get busy Q4, man, I'll separate 4 rolls. You know, 1 roll into 4. This is huge. You need this. Okay. All right, that's number 3. All right, let's get on to number 4. All right, so number 4 is by far my favorite. This is a Butane Torch. This will take all the strings, any type of fading, any type of fraying, hanging loose undercuts. This guy is going to come into handy. You need to stick a poker in the nozzle, heat something up. This guy you're going to use. I'll guarantee it. And it's another cheap item. The link is in the description. So get yourself one of these torches. It'll help you with fraying, strings, all kinds of stuff that you just don't want to deal with. All right. So let's get to the 5th product. All right. So the 5th and final product I recommend, especially if you're into finishing your models on your own, is this perfect plastic putty. So the reason I recommend this over Bondo or anything else is because it's easy to work with. It's just like plastic. You just sand it right off and it falls right off. It's kind of like the goop that you make, you know. So I highly recommend this perfect plastic putty. And that's my 5th and final tip for you guys, man. You guys get these 5 items, and it's going to save you some struggling. It's going to save you some frustrations, and you should hopefully thank me for it if you do buy one of these items and you do not already have one. Thanks for your time, you guys, and happy 3D printing.